Welcome in everyone. This is Leo's reading for August 2024. Leo, this is your month. Yeah, we are in your energy as I'm recording this. We have your new moon on the 4th. So I would also be getting you a moon card, or how many want to come out. I got my lion's mane going on today, just for y'all. And we've got the Lion's Gate on the 8th, 888 this year. There's a lot of tension energy this month. I'm not going to go through the whole astrology, but a lot of squares, a lot of beautiful opportunities to break free from any situation that constricts you is how that's coming through. So let's tap in here for the month of August for Leo. My Leo signs: Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So go ahead and watch all those other videos that relate to those placements for you. I've been shuffling this deck for quite a while here before I turn on the camera, so let's see. I'm not great at filling the spaces of conversation. Let's see. Just take a deep breath, Leo. 3 more. Slow down. There's no need to rush. And all right, for Leo, August. What are the themes for August for Leo, please? I caught that one. Not taking that one. All right, there we go. We've got 3 came out. I love that. Breaking barriers and letting go says, I am expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. Letting go says, I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. You have cleared the path, my dear. And now you're able to fly free. You've released some really heavy emotions, I'm hearing. I unfurl my wings and fly. Love that. I do want to get one moon card for you guys since you have a moon. We'll do another one for the Aquarius because we have the full moon in Aquarius later on in the month. I didn't write down the degree of that moon, but that's all right. We also have Mercury going retrograde on the same day as this new moon in your sign. Well, there you go. Plain and simple. That was quick. A personal issue reaches resolution for sure. This could have to do with your family. This is the full moon in Cancer. You've released something within the family. Could just simply be ancestral patterns because you've got the breaking barriers. You may be the one that has agreed to come and put an end to some kind of suffering within the family line. I would have to say it was not an easy task to do. And getting the image of, here the kids in summer school, I'm getting the image of the phoenix rising, you know, something that, you know, like how, like out of a forest fire, you know, a tree will burn, but there's so much nutrients in the ground, so, you know, the new growth can come. That's kind of the image I'm getting. So this feels like a rebirth for you guys. Getting ready. Right now you may be just catching your breath, but by the end of the month you may be ready to step out into the limelight, you know, show your gifts, show your spiritual talents. Okay, switching decks. Okay. Yeah, the energies are shifting so drastically right now, very quickly. Usually we have a few days to a few weeks to sit in some of the energy, but everything's shifting very quickly right now. And you're being asked to right now just surrender. You can't control anything. Control, take stock of what you can control, like the way you respond, the way you versus react, but what you think of a situation, how you feel about a situation. Other than that, just let everything go and just allow the energies to move you into this new space. It's going to feel very liberating if it does not already. The lighting will be going in and out, in and out. We've got some big puffy clouds out there, some sunshine, and really strong solar wind today. We had a CME hit the earth, so not hit the Earth's atmosphere, but so I'm kind of noticing the light going in and out. And I have no idea how to fix it without ruining the video. Anyway, all you need is to hear my voice. All right, for Leo, please, let's do a 9-card spread. Love that. There's some fast forward movement there. Knight of Wands. Queen of Cups. I'm hearing you can't get away from feeling what you're feeling. So don't even try. I'm going to take the Magician right there. This one. The Lovers, I'm not doing reversals today. Hierophant. Yeah, I'm picking up a connection here. Could just simply be the connection with the divine. There's the moon. No. The Star card. It's like, wait, that's not right. The Temperance card. Look at this. 1, 3, 6, 7 cards, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them are major arcana. Wow. This is huge for you guys. Big month for you. A lot of healing. A lot of healing. Coming into your power. Mastering your emotions. Yeah, that feels like whatever you were clearing here, whatever you needed to break through, like ancestral barriers or your patterns, whatever you had to break through, it was, hearing the word rough, it was rough. But my God, did it elevate you. It's got you in a really beautiful space. If it doesn't now, I feel like it's coming. The Star and the Temperance card is just so calming and healing. I feel like a lot of you may have really faced your spirituality, your beliefs, your what is God, who is God, what does it mean for me? Two more. Oh, I'm going to take that one and flipped. There we go. Look at that, another major arcana. Fool card. And another one with Justice with the 10 of Wands. Yeah, you're being called to put, you were called to put down something very heavy. I feel like there may be a little bit of a hiccup somewhere. It's like under the surface. Is it under the, yeah, Page of Swords, Five of Wands. It's under the surface, justice, but don't worry. Eight of Cups, Three of Cups, Five of Cups, Ten of Swords. There's your power. Queen of Wands coming back. Yeah, it's stuff that plays under the surface. It's not anything that you might see in your physical um, reality, but I just feel like you're reinventing yourself here, Leo. Really coming into a heart space that is like, I it's like you want to, some things you want to like kind of, I'm hearing go off on a bender, and I don't know, that doesn't necessarily mean drinking. It just means a verbal or take action when you haven't really settled into the energies of something yet. So this is not the time to take action, even though you may think that you need to. You're a fire sign. You're all about assertiveness, but I feel like this is a taming of the not of the assertiveness, of the erratic energy of that. So depending on what other placements you've got in your chart, you may be somebody who just acts before they think, or work things out. You take action before things are worked out. It's because there's the energy of control, and spirits like, just release that, surrender that to the universe, and flow through this. I have a feeling this may be a little difficult for many of you, but for a lot of you, you're facing it head on. You've made the decision to face it head on. This is about you facing the journey, facing your spirituality, facing whoever spirit is to you, the higher self. I just saw 1212. That might be significant for someone. A lot of healing, a lot of hope for the future. Being reminded of Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans of hope, plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Plans of hope and a future. Is coming through for someone. But it just feels like there's a taming of the energies here. Oh my gosh, I just can't believe the major arcana that are on this table. These are, major arcana are big to begin with, but these are big guns to me. The Fool, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, the High Priestess, or the High Priest is the Hierophant. It's just big energy, answering the call. You've heard the call to release the barriers and whatever stood in your way of moving forward. You've heard that call. You've done it. You've chosen the path of spirits wanted me to say the path of least resistance, but I'm begging to differ. I feel like you chose a while ago the path, no matter what it took, and it was a very difficult path. But you discovered so much more on that path. You didn't realize there would be so much healing and so much balance that comes with it. Emotional balance, spiritual balance, mental balance. It's just that doesn't go there, that goes here. There's definitely a very high power overseeing all of this. Whatever it is that you're going through specifically, I feel like you are being asked to, once you've gone through the bulk of the healing and things have calmed down for you, you're being asked to really step into your power as the magician here. I feel like for many of you, your psychic abilities are just like on freaking fire, man. on fire. Um, it's interesting how there really aren't any people. There aren't any. There's a knight. There's the Queen of Cups. Even though it's not a fire energy, but that's the energy of you that I'm pulling from that card. Let's take a look at this Knight of Wands to see if this is an energy or a person. Could be both. But I mean, you're stepping into healing and your higher frequencies. You've made the choice. There may be a connection here, and I really feel that the connection, quite honestly, could just be the connection with spirit, with your own divinity, listening to the nudges from the universe, really connecting in with your angelic team, working with sacred geometry, I'm hearing for some. If that's new for you, and it's been coming up for you often, you may be just, doing a little bit of research, getting a book, do some reading. Um, but it's funny though, because I say that, but I feel like the study has already been done, because you've got the magician. The magician doesn't start out as the magician. He has to, he's got to master all of the elements here. He's got to know how to, wield his sword and his wand. He's got to know how to, ground the energy and work with the pentacle. He's got to learn how to master his emotions with the cup. He's got to, that doesn't, you don't just, you're not just the magician. You have to be, I'm going to change that. You have to remember that you already are the magician, and clear out everything. Clear out everything. Break down all the walls and the barriers that stood in your way of remembering who you are. And that's what this feels like. It's a remembering of who you are. So let me just see who this Knight of Wands is, or what this Knight of Wands is. I heard very loudly, it's an X. King of Pentacles came in reverse. It's an X. I do have one other sitting here. I feel like I've got more in here though. Oh, wow, that's a lot. All right. Six of Cups in the reverse. I wasn't going to read reversals today, but Spirit has another idea. For some of you, this is an upending of an old relationship, an old friendship, an old partnership. It's an ex of some sort. Could even be a father figure. For some of you, you have just recently had your father, whoever raised you as your father figure, pass. But it's an energy that came back from the past, and it's done now. I feel like it goes way back. It could have been a karmic partner. These three want to come out together. We got the Three of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Two of Swords. This was hard for you to look at. This was some shadow work and some familial patterns that you needed to look at, and it didn't happen overnight. This was something that's been going on. Could be for 5 years, could be even longer for some of you, but it was rough. It was rough, and there were times where you had to take a break and just shut down from it and allow things to integrate. But spirit kept nudging you toward whatever this is for you. Specifically for every individual is going to be different, of course. but I feel through it all, you now see your worth, your value. Whatever was being cleared for you, it kept you so small, Leo, that, boy, I'm sorry, but you can't keep a Leo small. Man, they will fight and fight and fight with tooth and frickin' nail. They will harm themselves in the process too, because they will internalize. They're such a trusting energy that they will internalize everything that's said to them, that everything that's been taught to them. Um, I have a Leo friend, and I've watched her go through this. Known her since we were 4, and I've watched her go through this, and it's over and over and over again. But there came a point where she and many of you just said, I have to decide to let go of it. I have to decide for myself, not for them, not for whoever this was. I choose, number one, some of you may have just chosen God and said, take me where I need to, show me what I need to do, show me where I need to go, show me why I'm here, show me why this is in my life, why I keep coming up and running my face into this wall. You may not have turned to God specifically. You may have, another word would have been spirit or your higher guidance team. But either way, no difference, right? But you are on, my gosh, I would have to agree with Spirit when they came through earlier saying that this was not an easy task for you to do. Clearing the shadow and especially clearing ancestral baggage is never easy, because we have to uproot that from the roots. We have to really dig that out. And that's why I'm being, didn't even realize that, Spirit, thank you. So this is a tree. Look, you can see it's kind of very thorny branches, but look at that new growth there. Look at that new growth. That's you coming up to shine. It's like the image of the flower growing out of the side of a rock or out of the pavement, the lotus, it has to go through the mud to come up to the surface, to open up. You've gone through the mud big time here. You've had your tree of life burned right down to the ground, and you are the seed that resprouts it. Oof, I just got chills on that one. I don't even know. It's like leaving a legacy, man. It's you may have to, at the end of the month, maybe clear up some things, but don't worry. Archangel Gabriel will be there with you and for you. Something's going to come back around. It's being giving you another chance to see what role is yours and what's not. It's going to give you another chance to take a look at something that maybe you haven't wanted to see, that you needed. The Two of Swords there, you haven't wanted to see because it was too painful to let go of. What could that be? I'm hearing harsh words. The Queen of Swords came out, harsh words, but you're more discerning now. You're more discerning. Whatever, it doesn't feel like it's huge, even though it's a major arcana there. It doesn't feel like it's very huge. It's just kind of like, hey, let's not forget this. Let's not forget this aspect of it. Yeah, definitely. Well, your transformation, your happiness, your joy. It all depends on whatever this is. There may be a conversation, a really hard conversation that's got to be had with someone, or could be a family member, could be with your own self, looking in the mirror and having that conversation. I feel it's more family, though, just being honest. Do your best not to be very blunt. I know some Leos who are, man, they'll steamroll you. No, no offense, but not every Leo. It depends on how their chart is constructed. But this has been, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 major arcana with 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So out of 18 cards, 8 are major arcana. This isn't something to ignore. There's your, okay, so the connection I was picking up on at the beginning, it's here. It's in the energetic fields for sure. Here's your King of Cups to your Queen of Cups here. They actually may be the one that may be stressing out over. So you may be married, you may have a partner that you live with. They may be worried about you and how all this process you're going through, but don't worry, because Leos are fine. 9 of Pentacles, you're fine. You're seeing the new direction. You're moving right in the direction that you're being called to, stepping into the power of the High Priestess here, using your intuition, trusting your intuition, knowing what's best for you. Let's take a look at the Fool card real quick here. I mean, definitely moving in a new direction, new opportunities. A lot of healing here, but this goes deep. It goes way back. For a very few of you, this is an ex-partner. Could be an ex-husband. Someone who didn't turn out to be who you had hoped. I think the way it feels, it's been over for a freaking long time. And you've moved on, they've moved on, or at least you've moved on. And you've been, either you've been on your own, or you've been with your partner, the King of Cups that was on the bottom, to your Queen of Cups here. And since you've been away from that situation, you have, man, have you opened yourself up. I'm definitely getting through over here with this King of Pentacles and the Six of Cups in reverse. I'm getting somebody transitioning. I am getting maybe your ex partner is passing away. They do feel like they are the father of your children. This is for someone very specifically. It's not for every one of you. I feel like they've been I feel like they've gone through some financial problems over the years and have ignored it. And what that's done to the body inside, things that we ignore in our lives, they come out and they get our attention in other ways, through illness, through dis-ease in the body. And I feel like whoever this is, I feel like I apologize, but it's what I'm getting through. I feel like somebody transitions, and your soul's response to this transition of this energy over here, I think it surprises you, but it surprises you because it shows you how far you've come from when you were involved in that situation. You know what I mean? Was I asking? The Fool. Yeah, Hangman did come in reverse, so things are coming to light now. You've seen things, you're very clear now, you've seen things from new perspectives, and you can move forward now. You can, yeah, definitely, you can definitely move forward, moving away from toxicity, moving toward loving yourself, giving yourself the love that you never received from all situations, not just from this King of Pentacles energy over here. Whole new world. Whole new world. All right, let's get the hair out of the way here. Final card for Leo. This is just a card from the Secret Language of Light deck. We're going to, I don't know what I did there. Just some guidance. I'll read out of the book a little bit. For Leo, please, what guidance do you have for August 2024 for Leo? Just let go. Just flow with the energies, man. I feel like that's where you're at now. Because of the healing you've done, the work that you've done. Well done. I love it. I love this so much. I can see this in my Leo friend that I have in my life. I can certainly see this. We've got to create space, which you've already done. It is a 38 card, so an 11. And then we've got transformation. I don't have to read these. When you clear your energy, you transform. There you go. It's plain and simple, really. I feel like right now you're seeing that. You're actually seeing how all this hard work is certainly paying off for you, Leo. Congratulations. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you so much. I love you. Happy birthday to my Leos, and I'll see you mid-month, yeah? All right, take care.